Well, what a great game. Just super competitive, tons of action, a bunch of lead changes, a lot of high-level players out there. Real proud of our guys. You know, halftime deficit, big third quarter. Fourth game in a row, we've kept teams under 120. That's a really good sign. And, you know, there was some really high-level playmaking. I thought Nemhard leading the second unit was key in the third, and then Tyrese, you know, made some great plays to finish the game. A real key part of this, you know, Mike Weiner gave me a suggestion of something to run down the stretch that really worked out for us. We scored 2 or 3 times in a row, and I think we scored 3 times in a row, and that was a really key part of the game. So, you know, everybody contributed to this, and Houston's a tough team, you know, tough physical. Sengun's a beast. Van Vliet's an underrated player, and they just really go hard.
Rick, I was going to ask you, coming out of the timeout, you guys were down 117, 115. You ran a play. It looked with Tyrese, got Miles to the free throw line. Is that one of those plays you're talking about?
That was the play, and we were under 2 minutes. I was considering advancing the ball and running one of our late game actions, and Mike gave me a really good suggestion on a play to use the entire court, get some momentum into it, and then, you know, Miles knocks down the free throws, and I think we ran it two straight times and scored on both. So, you know, players got to make the plays, but you know, the being able to run the right thing at the right time is key, and so, you know, that's why Mike's been such a great coach, a great assistant for me.
At the same point, as good as your offense was, you guys got 4 big stops to close the game, and I know you guys have been talking about improving on the defensive end. What did you see there? What did you like in those final 4 possessions?
You know, I thought Miles Turner played a great defensive game. You know, Sengun's playing in his home building. You know, there's a lot of noise. He creates a lot of contact. So, you know, there were a lot of fouls being called out there. But down the stretch, Miles did a great job with 5 fouls of defending him without fouling. Protected the rim a couple of other times when other guys were attacking it, and came up with probably the biggest rebound of the game. And hit a big 3 in the fourth. The free throws you talked about were huge. And so this is a really great win for our team, you know, coming off this tough stretch. So very proud of the guys, very happy for them.
Rick, you adjusted the starting lineup, got off to a better start. You've always said that this team is at its best. You had all 5 starters in double figures. You had 8 in double figures. Even though Tyrese garners a lot of the headlines, you guys are at your best when everybody else is chipping in.
Well, we have to be a balanced team. That's how we're built right now. Of course, you know, Ty carries a statistical load that's at a much higher level, and, you know, we've got to protect him as best we can, you know, from the physical pounding that he takes from, you know, every team's best physical perimeter defender, and try to put him in positions to, you know, be able to get open shots. And so, yeah, the balance is always key. And, you know, this is a game we gotta try to build on. You know, going into Chicago in a couple days, you know, they're playing a lot better than they were early in the year, and you know, they ended up beating us in that game at our place. So, you know, it's another important divisional game.
For sure. I mean, I think just when you get 500, you know, you feel a little bit more pressure because nobody wants to be under 500. So we felt like this game is kind of a must-win for us. You know, that's a really good team over there, a really feisty team, and you know, we just figure out a way to pull it out today.
What was that timeout like when they took a 2-point lead? Rick gave Mike a lot of credit for play calls. Did you share a little bit of that?
Yeah, just calming everybody down. You know, we were a little frantic there, taking some bad shots in transition. I didn't do a good job of slowing us down. So coach made a good play call, got Miles a dunk. We ran the same play again, got me a 3 on the wing. So they did a really good job of getting us in a good set.
Individually and as a team, when you got it going so well in the third, and you take a break, how hard is it to get that back?
Well, I mean, you got to figure it out. I mean, you can't play 24 minutes straight, can't play 48 minutes straight. Nobody does that. So, you got to understand, pick your spots, figure out how you can get going, and be appropriately aggressive. Just let the game come to you at the right times. I thought I did a good job of that today.
Shangun's tough to defend, but what did Miles do with 5 fouls there in the last 4 or 5 minutes to limit him?
I think just showing his hand, staying down. Shangun is very, second, third thrust guy. Plays through hands. I thought all of our bigs did a good job of staying down, and when they did get in the air, not allowing him to have and ones, no layups. Make him earn them at the free throw line. But yeah, he's a really tough cover. Wouldn't be surprised if he's an all-star this year. He's been really good for them.
Getting a new starting lineup, it's never easy for any type of player. What are your thoughts on going into this game?
Just have to figure it out. We've played a lot of different lineups this year. We experiment with a lot of different lineups in practice and stuff like that. So thought we did a good job of being prepared, and thought everybody did a good job of being ready for their role and filling in where needed.
Chris also asked Rick, you guys had some crucial back-to-back defensive stops. Wanted your thoughts on that. You guys have been emphasizing defense lately, so just wanted your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just getting timely stops, getting stops at the appropriate time to win games, and we were able to do that tonight.
I think just our pace, the way we played, moved the ball. I think it got us a lot of open looks, and especially on defense. I think we locked in on defense and sort of made a swing, went on the run there.
Miles picked up his 4th foul early in the third, and you and Jalen played a long stretch together. Some to feed off each other.
Yeah. We sort of been in that situation before. I think against Detroit with both hands. I think we play really well together. We complement each other, especially rebounding, just affecting the shots and stuff on the defensive end and stuff, and then the spacing out and stuff. I think we can play together real well.
Tyrese acknowledged this is one that just kind of needed to have after the challenging couple weeks you've been on. How good did this one feel?
It feels real good, especially coming off Christmas. I feel like Christmas Day and after Christmas games are some of the hardest to play. I think we handled it real well. We came in. We knew it was going to be a dogfight. Everybody eating and laying around and stuff for the last couple of days. So, I think it was a big win for us, though. We came in mentally, just dogged it out and got the dub.
Game's tied, and I'm guessing there's no one you want to shoot that shot than Tyrese with what you've seen from him the last couple of weeks.
He's a killer. I say it over and over and over. He's a killer, man. So, that's the star player on our team. We look for him to make shots like that down in the clutch. It's not a surprise. We've been with it for 2 years now. So, I've been seeing a lot of that. So, hopefully we just keep winning, keep striving, especially on the defensive end, keep striving and stuff. So.
How do you stay on that wave going into Chicago next one?
I think just locking in. Tomorrow's big for us, especially during practice, locking on defense and stuff. So, go to Chicago and figure it out.